Good morning, children. Now let us find the answer for this question. So, this was homework for you. So, why did the neighbors kill the dog? So, the answer was the neighbors killed the dog in anger. They have expected the dog to help them get a treasure, but the dog had rather taken them to a foul smelling dead kitten. So, next, the old farmer and his wife loved the dog because as if it was their own baby. Option B. Next, when the old couple became rich, they lived comfortably and were generous towards their poor neighbors. Option C. Next, the greedy couple borrowed the mill and the mortar to make a pile of gold. So, in the last class, we know about the lesson the ashes that made trees bloom. So, in the first part, the wicked couple was misused the old man's mill, so made from the pine tree. So, after this incident, we know about continue part of the story in the second part. So, I read the first. Not long after that, the good old man dreamed again, and the spirit of the dog spoke to him, telling him how the wicked people had burned the mill made from the pine tree. Take the ashes of the mill, sprinkle them on the withered trees, and they will bloom again, said the dog spirit. The old man awoke and went at once to his wicked neighbor's house, where he found the miserable old pair sitting at the edge of the square fireplace in the middle of the floor, smoking and spinning. From time to time, they warmed their hands and feet with the blaze from some bits of the mill, while behind them lay a pile of the broken pieces. The good old man humbly asked for the ashes, though the covetous couple turned up their noses at him and scolded him as if he were a thief. They let him fill his basket with the ashes. On coming home, the old man took his wife into the garden. It being winter, their favorite cherry tree was bare. He sprinkled a pinch of ashes on it. Lo, it sprouted blossoms until it became a cloud of pink blooms which perfumed the air. The news of this filled the village, and everyone ran out to see the wonder. The covetous couple also heard the story, and gathering up the remaining ashes of the mill, kept them to make withered trees blossom. The kind old man, hearing that his lord the daimyo was to pass along the high road near the village, set out to see him, taking his basket of ashes. As the train approached, he climbed up into an old withered cherry tree that stood by the wayside. Now, in the days of daimyos, it was the custom when their lord passed by for all the loyal people to shut up their high windows. For all the loyal people to shut up their high windows, they even pasted them fast with a slip of paper so as not to commit the impatience of looking down on his lordship. All the people along the would fall upon their hands and knees and remain prostrate until the procession passed by. The train drew near. One tall, competent man marched ahead, crying out to the people by the way, "Get down on your knees, get down on your knees." And everyone kneeled down while the procession was passing. Suddenly, the leader of the van caught sight of the aged man up in the tree. He was about to call out to him in an angry tone, but seeing he was such an old fellow, he pretended not to notice him and passed him by. So, when the daimyo's planking drew near, the old man, taking a pinch of ashes from his basket, scattered it over the tree. In a moment, it burst into blossom. The delighted daimyo ordered the train to be stopped and got out to see the wonder. Calling the old man to him, he thanked him and ordered presents of silk robes, sponge cake, fans, and other rewards to be given him. He even invited him to his castle. So the old man went gleefully home to share his joy with his dear old wife. But when the greedy neighbor heard of it, he took some of the magic ashes and went out on the highway. There he waited until Diomeo's train came along, and instead of kneeling down like the crowd, he climbed a withered cherry tree. When the Diomio himself was almost directly under him, he threw a handful of ashes over the tree, which did not change a particle. The wind blew the fine dust in the noses and eyes of Diomedes and his wife. Such sneezing and choking, it spoiled all the pomp and dignity of the procession. The man whose business it was cry, "Get down on your knees," seized the old fool by the collar, dragged him from the tree, and thumped him and his ash basket into the ditch by the road. Then, beating him soundly, he left him for dead. Thus the wicked old man died in the mud, but the kind friend of the dog dwelt in peace and plenty, and both he and his wife lived to a green old age. So, after the burning of the mill incident, so within a short period, in the dream of the innocent old man, the spirit of the dog came, and then he tell the truth about how the wicked people would burnt the mill made from the pine tree. So children, the dog said, "Take the ashes of the mill and sprinkle to the ashes on the withered trees, so you get a bloom again." So the spirit of the dog again told to the good old man to collect the ashes of the mill and then sprinkle them on withered or dry trees, so it bloom again. So now the old man awoke, so he went to wicked neighbor's house. So he found the couple were sitting near the edge of the square fireplace because it was winter season. So the couple were harmed their hands and feet. So behind them there was a wooden pieces of the bloom. So there was a wooden pieces of the mill. So now the old man asked to couple to give some ashes, but suddenly the covetous, means the greedy people, scolded the old man as they think that he was a thief. So after they let him to fill his basket of ashes. So next the old man coming to the home, and then he took his wife to the garden. So it was a winter season, so the snow was here. See, the snow was covered upon the tree. So their favorite cherry tree was bare and withered. So he sprinkled a pinch of ashes to the tree, so it blossomed again. So this news was spread to all over the villages. So everyone ran out to see the wonder. So how it become happen. So covetous people heard the story, and then they also collect all the ashes of the mill and then kept it to make withered trees blossom. So the old man, hearing that the Lord Diomio, so the Lord name is Diomio, was passing along with high road, so near the village. So on that days, the Lord was passing near to the roadside of the old man's house. So he set out to see him. The old man was planning to see the Lord. So he takes some ashes and climbed the withered cherry tree on the roadside. So the now old man collect some ashes in a basket, and then he climbed up the tree. So in the days of Daimyo, there was a one custom was followed by everyone. So when the Lord was passed by, all loyal people were shut up their windows. So somebody were pasted the upper windows with the slip of paper, because nobody wants to see the Lords in a downside. Okay, so the people would fall upon their hand, but and then bent the knees. So when the train near the tall man ahead and screamed, he ran out and screamed to people as, "Get down your knees, get down your knees." So everyone was kneeled down. So while the Lord was passing near, so suddenly the leader of the van was caught. The old man was climbed up the tree. So the one leader saw the old man was climbed up the tree. So the man called him to down with angry, but he know that he was old, so he pretended to not to notice him. Then he moved to another way. So the royal Vanna train of the Diomio passed near the old man. So the old man take some pinch of ashes from the basket and scattered it over the tree. So within a moment it burst into blossom. So the man was take a pinch of ash and then throw it to the withered cherry tree. So it blossomed. So the Lord was very happy to see that. So he ordered to stop the train and calling him to old man so in front of him. So now the Lord ordered his servants to give some gift or presents of silk robes. So silk robe means silk gown, silk cloths, and then sponge cake. So cake is a very favorite dish of Japanese. So he ordered to give them sponge cake and fans and other rewards were given to him. So now the old man went to home to with a very happy to share with his joy with his wife. So the greedy neighbor was heard the news. Then he was also take some magic ashes to the roadside and climbed up the tree. So now the story was heard by the wicked couple. So the wicked man was also heard it and then he was also take some ashes and then went to the roadside. So he was waiting for Diomeus arrived. Then so the Lord's train was arrived. So the wicked man didn't kneeling his down like other people. So when the Lord's train was come near to the old man's, so he threw some ashes to the tree, but it didn't change any. It didn't blossom anything to that tree. So only the ashes blew the fine dust in the noses and eyes of the Diomio and his wife. So that dust was caused irritation to the Lord, so he ordered to drag the fellow from the tree and then throw him and his basket of ashes to the ditch. So often the servants beating him to death. So this incident was caused irritation to the Lord, so he was calling him to drag and then he called him to servants to beat him to death. So in this story, the wicked old man died in the mud. Okay, so he was greedy, so he was died in the mud. But the trustworthy couple lived in their garden to health with a healthy and prosperous with the help of his dog's spirit. So this was your story. You have to watch the video and then tomorrow onwards I have to send you notes. Thank you, children.